See, startups and agencies building it on AI models, for example, can't afford to trust press releases or corporate blogs at face value anymore. After this, independent validation must be baked into vendor selection processes now going forward. So, number two is investment behavior will shift at this point. So, venture capitalists and institutional investors, they're going to start demanding third party benchmarking before backing any AI startups. This is what I suspect. So expect lower funding rounds, but also higher quality tech to rise. And number three, enterprise adoption will stall. Companies poised to integrate Llama 4 into maybe things like SaaS platforms or enterprise stacks are going to pause deployment until real world performance is confirmed, especially for critical apps like legal tech, med tech, fintech, where error tolerance is razor thin. And then now the last one is cross border contracts are going to get tighter. So in places like Windsor, Detroit, where we're straddling both sides of the border, where cross-border and cross-border AI projects are booming, okay? Procurement policies are going to evolve at this point. So expect AI vetting to become a legal clause in contracts going forward now. So what's the bottom line? Well, the bottom line is that when stakes are high like this, good enough marketing no longer sells a tech product. Performance proof will be the new price of admission. I want to talk about the effects in the Windsor, Detroit area a little bit more localized because locally, this hits even harder in many ways. So, AI startups in the Windsor, Detroit corridor, especially those relying on Llama 2 integrations, are now scrambling to reevaluate their product roadmaps altogether. So, the caution for local founders, if your AI narrative is tied too tightly to big tech without independent proof points, you're vulnerable. Okay. You're vulnerable. So you want to shift fast and build your own credibility shield. Now, when it comes to branding and marketing, I want to just do a brief analysis. We don't have too much time for that. But Meta's misstep is a textbook branding risk at scale. Okay. They tried to play two brand games at once. Number one was the innovation hero. We're pushing the boundaries of AI. And then number two, the trust anchor. Our models are safer, fairer, smarter. But here's a fatal flaw. You can't claim supremacy and safety without proof. And without third party validation, the innovation narrative collapses under scrutiny. And the trust narrative, it feels super hollow.